What is up? What is up? This is Raphael with NBA Draft Junkies. I have another video for you today. And the prospect is Florida point guard, or maybe you consider him a combo guard, but Florida, I'll just say guard, Tre Mann, who had a breakout sophomore season. He came into Florida highly hyped, highly recruited. His freshman season, I guess you can say it was somewhat of a disappointment for some. We can't expect all of these guys to come in and be freshmen one and dones and dominant. But the thing I love and respect about Tre Mann is that even though some, like I said, some consider him to have a disappointing freshman season, he put in the work in the offseason and came back as a sophomore stronger and much improved, to the point where you're starting to hear his name as pretty much a lock as a first-round pick. Some people even have him being selected maybe as high as late lottery. But before I get into the video, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. I'm at about 14,500 as of today. Like, hit the bell notification button, comment, share. Again, I'm trying to come out with the best NBA draft content out. Enjoy this video. Tre Mann has a skill set that is one of the hardest to master. Very few players in the world can efficiently knock down threes off the dribble. Here's why I label him a three-point shot creator. Check out these numbers. He shot over 40% from three, but only 32% of his threes were assisted. He shot over 40% off the dribble with a 53.3% effective field goal percentage off the bounce. He was 6th in the NCAA in points per possession on jumpers off the dribble. He also ranked 21st in the nation in field goal percentage on jumpers off the dribble with a minimum of 100 attempts. For the season, he only had 31 catch and shoot attempts all season, and he made a respectable 35.5%. And when I take a deep dive in his film, you notice that he loves to shoot off the bounce, he loves to shoot from deep, and a high degree of difficulty in his step backs. This is why I label him a three-point shot creator. If you've been following my channel, you know I love prospects that can go get a bucket when needed. Offensive creativity is one of my favorite areas to highlight. I'm big on players that can score one-on-one and create for themselves late in the shot clock. Now, despite not being super quick or having elite burst, Mann finds a way to get to his spots and has a deep bag of tricks that he uses to get buckets, especially off the bounce. He ranked in the top 90 percentile in making pull-up J's, and is really good at creating space. As a 6'5" point guard, he has a size advantage and can shoot over the top of smaller guards. His height makes up for the fact that he has a lower release on his shot, which is something we may have to monitor once he gets to the NBA. One of the things I like most about Mann's game is his pace off the dribble and his soft touch floater package. According to Synergy, Mann made 20 runners this season and ranked in the top 75 percentile in the nation, connecting on 46.5% of his floaters. Now, I believe a strong floater game is a must-have for a scoring guard. We've seen how effective Trae Young has been with this runner. To a smaller degree, even though they play different positions, the former guard turned power forward or whatever position he plays, Bruce Brown has made himself millions of dollars making soft touch finishes as the roll man. This is why I think the floater is a must-have in every guard, maybe even every player's arsenal. Pick and rolls is another area where I believe Mann can really be effective in the NBA. Out of ball screens, he can score at the rim, on floaters, pull-ups, and even make defenders pay for going under screens by shooting from deep. A little over 41% of his possessions his sophomore season came as the pick and roll ball handler, where he was one of the best in the nation. He averaged a little less than 1 point per possession. He ranked in the top 88 percentile in the nation and had a 57.3 effective field goal percentage. Now, on paper, Tre Mann did not have big assist numbers. He averaged 3.5 assists per game this season, and he only had 15 more assists than turnovers. But he's made great strides and has shown growth as a playmaker in his sophomore season. As a freshman, I felt like he really struggled with his decision-making and creating for others, as his turnovers outnumbered his assists by 12. If he can continue to improve as a passer, I feel like it will open up his offensive game
even more.
Man again. Oh, wow, that was beautiful.
Now this portion, this is the area that I have some concerns. I think that it is an area that I would like to see him improve on and really focus on this offseason going into his rookie year.
Tre Mann's lack of vertical pop could be an issue at the next level. I don't think it's too big of a deal, as we've seen below the rim finishers have success in the NBA, but Mann shot 59.7% at the rim this season. Now, out of all the projected first-round point guards, only Sharif Cooper had a lower percentage around the basket. This is somewhat concerning since Mann is 6'5", and Cooper is generously listed at 6'1", 180 pounds. Mann's inefficiency at the rim, in my opinion, is directly related to his lack of explosiveness and strength. For example, Mann and UConn's James Bouknight are similar in size. Both are listed at about around 6'5", 190 pounds. But Bouknight is on another level athletically, which is why he shot a little bit under 66% at the rim, which is 7 percentage points higher than Mann. The good thing is Mann does have a floater game, and he should have more space in the NBA than what he did in college.